Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can add some animations and make your dull screens have some life and make it really interactive for the users. So here, as you can see, we don't have much crazy design. It's pretty plain and looks pretty basic. So we have a quote and then the author and then some icons here. So what we can do is when I come and click on this like button, you can see that we have this cool animation. And when I click again, it basically unlikes. So yeah, we're going to be learning to add or basically make these animations in this video. So we're going to be using Lottie animations for this. And so yeah, this animation is already a pre-built one, which is free. I just basically edited the color. So yeah, this is what we're going to be learning in this video. So if you find this fun and helpful, make sure to subscribe and like the video. So yeah, without any delay, let's get started and let's learn to build this. So here I am in my index.html file wherein I have bunch of stuff. So let's see what these render in the browser. So here, as you can see, I have kind of like a quote site wherein I have the quote and then the author and then two icons. Now here, we're just missing the like icon, but then if you look at the HTML, I still have the canvas onto which we can render the like button. So to get that, we'll be using Lottie. So here, you can just search for Lottie, and the first one that opens up is this, which is Lottie files. So you're gonna open this up, and you have to log in, else you can't really do. So yeah, so since I'm already logged in, I just searched for like, and the one that I used was this. So I think I already edited this, so this is the one. So I basically changed the colors a bit, and then after you do that, you just gonna download the JSON. So I already have the JSON downloaded. Now let's just add JavaScript and let's render it and have this like effect. So here what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting the script tag. Now it doesn't really matter if you want to render it as a type module. So it just all depends on how you want to do it. So let's just disable the cursor. Okay. And then what you do is you import .lottie, which is the type of the component. So this is the CDN, and you just import that. And then you make an instance of this .lottie. And then what you do is here you specify some values to the Lottie instance. So we don't want the animation to loop, so we have the loop as false. And then where do you want to render this? We want to render this on the canvas. So you have document.getElement by ID, and we target the canvas, which is this. And then where's the source of the JSON? So I just have it directly next to the HTML. Let me just show you guys where it is. So here, as you can see, it's just next to it. So this is the JSON. And yeah, let me just close this up. And then, yeah, we don't want the autoplay as well. So we have it as false. Now, if I save it, we have it like this. When you click, nothing actually works. So we need event listeners. So first what we need is the way it animates. Let me just show you the animation. So the animation basically should be somewhere till 120 frames. This, I'm not sure if you're able to see. So 120 frames. And then after that, it basically is for the next portion of the animation, or basically where you unlike the button. So just this. So we basically have both of these animations in one single JSON. So what we want to do is to have the like animation would just play it till 120 frames, and then when you try to unlike it, we just run from 120 to the end of the animation. So we have here a variable as is first segment. So we just look if this is the first segment. And then what we do is we add an event listener to the canvas, and we'll listen for the click event. So what we do is, if this is the first segment, basically if you are liking it, then what we want to do is we target the Lottie instance. We start from 0 and run till 120 frames, and we just play it. Let's save, and when I click, it plays. But when I click again, you see this, it just keeps doing that. So what we want to do is, if this is a first segment and we click again, basically the second time we want this to unlike, basically. So we have else, and we have the set segment, and here we start from 120 and then all the way to the end of the animation. So we have Lottie instance dot total frames, and then we just play it. Save. But then there's this glitch, right? When we click, so basically this is happening because of the state. So we're not updating our state anymore, so it's always true. So what we want to do is, once this is done, you want to just take the is first segment and then just reverse the value. So whatever the current value is, make the opposite of that. Let's save, and now let's refresh. When I click for the first time, it likes it, and then when I click again, it unlikes. You can click again, likes, and likes. So yeah, that's it for this video. The source code is going to be in the description, so make sure to download, check that out, and play with that. Yeah, thanks for watching. Meet you guys in the next. Till then, bye bye, take care, and peace.